Which states voted on Super Tuesday? Full list of states and the delegates at stake. Democrats and Republicans in more than a dozen states and one sorority held nominating contests on Super Tuesday, the day when the presidential races typically take shape. President Biden remained the front-runner for the Democrats and didn't face any serious challengers. Among the states voting on Tuesday was Minnesota, the home state of Representative Dean Phillips, who has launched a long-shot bid against Mr. Biden and came in third in Minnesota behind Mr. Biden and uncommitted. Although author Marianne Williamson had ended her long-shot campaign, she unsuspended it after she finished ahead of Phillips in the Michigan primary. Former President Donald Trump is the front-runner for the Republican nomination, but former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley was still in the race going into Super Tuesday. Haley lost all but one of the early nominating contests before Super Tuesday, although she had picked up some delegates along the way. After winning just one more state on Super Tuesday, Haley suspended her campaign on Wednesday but stopped short of backing Trump. There were hundreds of delegates at stake for both Democrats and Republicans on Super Tuesday, but neither Mr. Biden nor Trump were statistically able to win enough delegates to secure the nomination on March 5. CBS News estimates that the earliest Trump can clinch the nomination is March 12, and the earliest Mr. Biden can is March 19. Which states vote on Super Tuesday 2024? Republicans held primaries in the following states: Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Vermont, Virginia. Republicans held caucuses in the following states: Alaska, Utah. Democrats held primaries in the following states: Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia. Democrats held caucuses in the U.S. territory of American Samoa. Iowa's Democratic caucuses were conducted entirely by mail beginning in January, with results being released on March 5 to comply with the Democratic National Committee's calendar. Are Super Tuesday states the same every election cycle? In the case of primary elections, the final decisions on the dates are determined by the state legislatures, including those on Super Tuesday. Each state submits a proposal for a date to the Democratic and Republican national parties, and the parties approve the dates. If the states are unhappy with the date assigned by the parties, they may decide to hold their primary elections on the date of their choice, but they run the risk of sanctions from the parties. Caucuses are organized by state parties, so state legislatures do not play a role in those contests. According to Barbara Narander, emeritus professor in the School of Government and Public Policy at the University of Arizona and the author of the 1994 book Super Tuesday started in 1988 when Southern states wanted to coordinate to nominate a more moderate candidate. Since then, other states have joined the Super Tuesday bandwagon. By moving up their primaries and participating in Super Tuesday, a state can have more influence in the presidential election. How many delegates are up for grabs on Super Tuesday? There were 865 Republican delegates up for grabs on Super Tuesday. The Republican candidate needs 1,215 delegates out of 2,429 to win the nomination.